Hey everybody, welcome to my channel, and I am glad to have you guys here today. It is about 11:30 in the, not in the afternoon, at night. It's dark outside, but I was invited by my mom, Lori, hanging out with Lori is her YouTube, and her friend Tara to do a Project Pan with them, but it's all Wyoming themed. So we were given a list of 25 Wyoming themed little adventure destinations. Like some of them are energy, some of them are like activities like rodeos, Cheyenne Frontier Days, anything like that that really represents Wyoming and the heart of Wyoming. So I lived there for a good 10 years of my life. So that's over half of my life in Wyoming. So I'd say I have some knowledge. So I've seen a large variety of terrain. I've seen many different beautiful sights, and I am excited to do this project with Tara and my mom. We were supposed to pick 6 numbers on a random number generator between 1 and 25. And I got the numbers Mustangs, number 4 is Yellowstone, number 17 is springs, whether it's a hot springs or a thermal springs, number 3 is Flaming Gorge. It's beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous. And then number 1, which is the Cowpokes, you know, like University of Wyoming. Go Cowboys, go Pokes. And then number 2 is Indian Paintbrush, which is the state flower of Wyoming. And I actually went to an elementary school called Indian Paintbrush Elementary. It was beautiful. So those are my different themes to choose from, and I'm going to go ahead and show you what I've decided on for those themes. So for the first one, it was Mustangs. And the first thing I think of when I think of Mustangs is my friend's horse, who is actually a Mustang, and they rescued him in the middle of winter, and they became his little horse, or their little horse. It was a girl and her mom. Her mom actually rescued it. Anyways, his name was Bones, and he was a little spitfire. He wouldn't let people ride double with him. Eventually he just started getting really grumpy. He was kind of a grumpy old man. But I thought the best way to signify Mustang is in memory of Old Bones. He has since passed on because he was already an old horse when I knew him at the ages 10 to 12. So he's in the greater pastures beyond. So I decided to go with a bone-colored eyeshadow, kind of to blend out any makeup look I'm doing, or to be a nice primer for eyeshadow, a nice transition, whatever it may be. This is from Maybelline. Unfortunately, I have used it before, so where the tag was, still a little sticky, but that's where the number was. As you can see on the back, there's no telling, there's nothing inside. So I don't know what the name is. The next one is Yellowstone. And when I think of Yellowstone, I think of really beautiful, bright colors, and I think of just amazing scenery. It's very forested up there. Obviously, it's a national park, it's a national forest. It's going to be forested. I also think of volcanoes, because underneath Yellowstone is a super volcano, and recently there was a fissure that happened. I think it was like a 100-foot fissure, and they had to close down part of the park. We're all gonna die because this super volcano is gonna blow up, and ash and soot and charcoal is gonna go all the way up in the air, and then we're all gonna die because Ice Age, and nobody's prepared for that. So on that happy note, my project pan for this is gonna be this Freeman's black sugar and charcoal scrub. I use this about 2 or 3 times a week. I've had it for a really long time, probably about a year, and it's still not gone. So I'm gonna use it up because it needs to go away. I mean, I love it. It's a great mask. But like, I'm ready for some more adventures, but I have to get rid of that one first. So that's what it is. Whenever I think of thermal springs in Wyoming, I think of the city Thermopolis. When I think of Thermopolis, I think of the smell that is coming from Thermopolis, because it smells very much like sulfur. And if you've never smelled sulfur, count yourself lucky, because it smells like rotten eggs. So I have actually 2 more face masks that can go in conjunction with this pore refining charcoal face mask, and I can use on differing days. This first one is the Dr. Brandt Pores No More vacuum cleaner. It just really sucks it out. And though it doesn't have any sulfur listed on the ingredients, when you smell it, it smells like peppermint and sulfur. So, it's just the essence of Thermopolis in a tube. It doesn't have any sulfur, but it smells like sulfur. And the second one is this Gold Faded MD for oily and acne-prone skin. It's a facial detox, and it does, in fact, have sulfur in it. These are kind of casting weird shadows. I apologize. So, I can like alternate days with these ones. I can use them on the same day as this one. I work out a lot, so since I have really oily skin anyways and acne prone, I really take a lot of measures to get it out. Get all the stuff out of my face. Just out of my face. We are going into Flaming Gorge, number 3. Flaming Gorge, if you haven't seen pictures or if you haven't been there, look it up. It is absolutely magnificent. Like, it's beautiful. The rocks are bright orange, and the river is bright blue sometimes. Sometimes it's like a really beautiful green. Depends on how much like sulfur is in the water. So what I decided to do is do this Winky Lux holographic highlighter. You can see it's really pretty packaging, and I decided to pick that to kind of represent the sunlight hitting off the water and the different colors and the changing colors in the gorge itself. Like most unfortunate holographic cosmetics, this isn't actually hollow, but it does have a nice shift to it. In the pan you can't really see. I'll do a swatch. It's really pretty. It has kind of like a pinky purpley swatch to it. I'm wearing it on my face right now. Can you see? Can you see? Probably not. It's hiding underneath another one, but it's just really pretty. And then once you rub it in, that's when the pinks and the purples really pop out. So that's beautiful. That's what I wanted to represent the Flaming Gorge, because the Flaming Gorge is absolutely amazing. University of Wyoming, go Pokes! So their colors are brown and gold. I lived in Wyoming while my mom, or not Wyoming, of course I lived in Wyoming. I lived in Laramie while my mom was attending university, and we are very avid Cowboys fans. Love them. I'm actually attending BYU now, so like, sorry Mom, I betrayed you. I'm a cowboy at heart though. So, I'm a cowboy at heart. So what I'm doing, I'm actually doing a twofer, and I need to explain this a little bit. If you've ever been to Wyoming, you know it's very cold and dry, and especially in Laramie, because it's literally like 12,000 feet above sea level, so it's basically in the ozone layer, and it's very dry. Very dry. There's no moisture unless it like rains or snows. And so I'm all about hydrating as much as possible while I'm there. I actually have eczema, very sensitive skin. I have the most like bipolar skin ever, because my face is incredibly oily. My head, I'm giving you sneak peeks. My head is incredibly oily. Everything neck up, oily. Everything neck down, dry as a bone. Even on my face, like I'll get little eczema patches. Well, the rest of my face is just a little frying pan. So I like to stay as moisturized as possible in Wyoming. And the two things that I decided to choose is, first, the sneak peek I gave you, this Marrakesh oil that I got in the FabFitFun box. It's really wonderful. It's a hair oil, like I said, really helps to moisturize. It's a hair styling oil, and it just makes your hair so soft and luscious. And if I was in Wyoming right now, this would be gone, and I would have gone through like 5 of them 1 month, easy. And then the gold version is champagne toast. This is my absolute favorite from Bath & Body Works. It's seasonal. It only comes out at Christmas, so I like buy the whole store so I can just wear it all year long. It smells amazing. I won't be able to use it when I go back to Wyoming because of my eczema. Perfumes don't work with my skin very well. I'm just very, very sensitive to perfumes, anything like that. So I'll be going back to my Eucerin. So while I'm here, I'm going to use my brown and gold and represent. Indian paintbrush is my last. So I went through all of my red lipsticks and I could not find any red lipsticks that just screamed Indian paintbrush, because if you've never seen the flower, it's very like an orangey red, and I don't have a really bright orangey red lipstick, so I decided to do 2 lipsticks that would work really well together. I'm wearing it right now to make more of like an orangey red color. This one is the Duce. They're both Doce. I think it's Duce. I don't know how you pronounce it. I'm sorry. This is the Duce Luscious Lip Stain in 615 Passion Peach. It's very bright, very vibrant, very nice for summer. But we're heading into fall now, and so I kind of want to tone it down. And then this is also Duce, but the sticker fell off of it, so I don't know what the color is, but it's very bright red. I love it. Look how bright that is. Isn't it beautiful? So I'll show you guys a little swatch of each alone and then kind of together. This Passion Peach is absolutely beautiful. Like I said, very, very, very orange. And this stuff stains. They say it's a stain, and I can tell you with gusto, it stains a lot. So I'm gonna let that dry before I start putting on this one. I probably shouldn't, because I'll go to work tomorrow with a big orange stain on my hand. I'm doing this for you guys. You should feel loved so much. Okay, so this next one, as you can see, it's very, very red. It is so pretty. I'm just gonna come and mix it up a little bit with this orange. And as you can see, it just warms up that red just enough to kind of qualify as Indian paintbrush orangey red, would you say? So those are my little Wyoming project pans. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below what more you would want to see. I do a lot of powerlifting. I do a lot of fitness. I am getting ready for the military right now, so if you want to see anything how I keep my skin in check in the humidity and with a lot of working out, let me know. If you want to see more makeup, let me know. Just let me know. Thanks, guys. Love ya. We'll see you next time. Bye.